One of the stories making headlines is about possible talk during a Trump administration or with President Trump about replacing Mike Pence on the ticket with Nikki Haley. Can you tell us that story?
Oh, sure. Chief Kelly, then the chief of staff of the president, General Kelly, called me one day, and he said that one of my ambassadors, Ambassador Haley, had been in with the president. She told him she was going in for a private matter, but that he had later learned that she had gone in with Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump, and they were talking about replacing the vice president on the ballot in the 2020 election. He told me that. He apologized to me. He wanted to make sure that when an ambassador was in there talking about foreign policy, that the Secretary of State was aware of it. And so he said, "Mike, I didn't get it done." That's how that story came to my attention. I wrote it, Megyn, actually for a different reason. I wrote about that story because in the Trump administration, we had lots of turnover. We had lots of people who not only got fired, but a lot of people who gave up and quit. They were trying to protect their reputation. They had done their part. They'd checked the block. And I had no time for those people. There was too much to do. You want to talk about 25th Amendment and the like. I never for a moment thought about leaving when I had the incredible privilege to serve. We only got a handful of days to do it. And it took every single minute we had to try and get it right.
I'm going to play Nikki Haley's response in a second, but you've also managed to upset John Bolton. I think that one was by design. What you're upset? That he disclosed classified information according to you in his book?
Yeah. Think about the people who weren't working on the team, Megyn. They were supposed to be part of the team. He leaves the administration and writes a book talking about intimate details about what happened in the White House while we're still in office. So imagine my next trip abroad, when the foreign leader says, it could be a friend or an adversary, I suppose, for that matter, "Hey, you've got a national security advisor that just wrote a book about what you and President Trump are doing. You think they're going to tell me something secret, dark, troubling, quiet, something they don't want shared?" No, it is indecent to leave an administration and write a book about it while the president is still directing the nation.
Did you get along with him when you were both in office and serving Trump, the administration?
Largely did. He and I come from the same worldview in terms of keeping America safe. I'd known John before he came in some. I was happy to have him on the team fighting for America. And then somehow he couldn't get it right. He worked for President Trump and he never really understood that. And it angered him when he left. He threw a hissy fit and wrote a book.
He's responded, and Nikki Haley's responded to these claims we've just discussed. And here is a soundbite showing both of those a bit.
My book went through a 4-month-long pre-publication review process precisely to make sure there was no classified information in the book. This is entirely consistent with Trump behavior, trying to suppress other books, and that's what happened here. And I think Pompeo knows or should have known about it. If he didn't know about it, it's incompetence in writing the book for not checking out the facts before he put it down on paper. And if he did know about it, that's malicious and well beyond reckless to say things like that.
Were you trying to get Mike Pence off of that ticket?
No. And, Pompeo even says he's not sure if it's true. I never had a conversation with Jared, Ivanka, or the president about the vice presidentship. And, what I'll tell you is it's really sad when you're having to go out there and put lies and gossip to sell a book. I mean, I don't know, why he said it, but that's exactly why I stayed out of D.C. as much as possible, to get away from the drama and get away from the gossip.
It's sad, and your book is full of lies and gossip, in particular on that claim. How do you respond?
Everything I wrote, I stand by.
Why would she lie?
I can't account for it. I don't. She gets to say what she wants. For me, Megyn, this isn't personal. This isn't remotely about me. It's not about selling books. It's not about Ambassador Haley or Ambassador Bolton. This is about America. I wrote a story about an administration that was working against the tide of the mainstream media, that suffered under the Russia hoax, that had many conservatives that just didn't want to be part of the team. They didn't want to be around Donald Trump. Let's be honest about it. Everything, you'd have people call you, Megyn, and say, everything he touches just turns to ash. Get away, Mike. You have your reputation. And a lot of folks took that bait. They took this. I didn't do it for a second. I knew that America mattered too much. And for those folks who either didn't want to be part of the team or didn't want to work on behalf of America, or who had important jobs, or so they say, the jobs were important, and then quit, I had no time for those folks.
After a busy holiday season, now's the time to make time for you. For you. Think of that. Whether you want to refresh your fitness routine or you just want to enjoy some relaxation, a Michael Phelps signature swim spa by Master Spas can be something you enjoy now and for the seasons to come. Making time for yourself, even if it's a 20-minute swim or sitting in the hot tub seats in a Michael Phelps swim spa, can be incredibly beneficial to your mental health. And that is what Master Spas is all about, helping you live life better. A Michael Phelps swim spa combines the benefits of a pool with the therapy of a hot tub. It comes in a variety of sizes to complement almost any yard, even if it's a small one. Exercising in the water is a great way to include physical activity into your daily life. It's fun and it's really kind of easy. I mean, you can make it hard, but you can do this in a way that's kind of easy exercise and convenient exercise for you. And that's true whether you're a beginner or a fitness enthusiast, because you can crank it up. Michael Phelps swim spas are 100% made in the USA by Master Spas, the world's largest swim spa manufacturer. A Michael Phelps swim spa is energy efficient. You can use it all year long. Go to masterspas.com, put in the promo code MK to save $1,000 on a Michael Phelps swim spa or $500 on a Master Spas hot tub. Masterspas.com, promo code MK. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.